Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is Prime here, and welcome back to another tier list video. And in this one today, as you can see on my screen right here, we're going to be doing Chris Brown tier list. Now, why Chris Brown? Because he is the person in my music life who's been around the longest, that I listen to consistently and most prevalently. That in mind, we're gonna go. He was my number one artist on Spotify 2 years ago, number two last year, and we'll see what comes in 2021. If he drops another album, then he might. If he doesn't drop another album, then he won't be. He'll still be played in rotation. With that in mind, let's go ahead and go through these albums. We're gonna go from where I was in my life when I listened to these, musically, what I thought of them, and things like that. Now every album is on here, including deluxe and regular versions. So I'm only going to rank the deluxe versions because that's all I really give a shit about. Deluxe or expanded editions. With the exception of some, because some albums that are deluxe copies are different, are like thematically different, and we'll talk about those in a second. Let's go ahead. Let's start with this, the Fortune expanded edition right here. And I'm going to just go ahead and take a quick look. So we're going to type in Chris Brown. We are going to look at Fortune Deluxe Edition just so I can see what on here I really like. I have turn on the music. Yes. Baseline. Okay. This is like the really like EDM-ish. Or like not really EDM, but like there was a lot of like interesting tracks on here. He's got a track Nas, obviously Till I Die. Mirage is good. Strip. Don't Judge Me is okay. Don't like this track. These are all mediocre. Oh yeah, Absolute Slammer. And then Get Down, B.O.B. That's probably one of their best tracks together. Fortune, expanded edition. I'm gonna put at the B tier. Run of the mill, average, decent. And the regular edition, I'll go ahead and put these two together, just so I can have a clean thing at the bottom. Heartbreak on a Full Moon. This is the deluxe edition, but this is one of the ones where these two will have different ones. The Heartbreak on a Full Moon deluxe edition, Cuffing Season 12 Days of Christmas. All of these songs, it's 12 tracks. Thematically, these are all different tracks, as in they're meant to be relatively-ish around the idea of different days of Christmas doing different things. It's about 12 days of being together with somebody. So that's why this one will be thematically different. And for those 12 tracks, I'm gonna say A. And I'm gonna put the original Heartbreak on a Full Moon at B. The reason I say that is Heartbreak on a Full Moon was a flop of an album. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. This is a flop of an album hard. He has a song with R. Kelly in the year 2017. This is something I don't know if I can stand for. Now, there are some bangers on here. Questions, Privacy. Like, there's some absolute bangers on here. But it's too, like, I need you guys to look at this runtime. 2 hours and 38 minutes. I listened to this one just for the 12 songs, and I'm judging it based off of those, and do they fit the theme correctly? And they do. To a relative idea. So, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I feel like those songs, while I didn't like permanently like a lot of these two songs stuck with me, and I still listen. This Christmas, I still listen to when it's not Christmas time. All right. This is Graffiti, the expanded edition, back when things were called expanded, not deluxe, for whatever fucking reason. Where is Graffiti? Is Graffiti listed as a... oh, no, that's Graffiti normal. This is Graffiti expanded edition. I never got into this album. This album for me is very mediocre, very run-of-the-mill, very bog standard. Only 2 songs on here that I have saved that I really enjoy is I Can Transform You, the absolute slammer that it is. It broke a YouTube record. And then Pass Out, featuring Ava Simmons, or Eva Simmons, I don't know how you say that. Other than that, I'd have to say it's a C tier album. Slime and B, which is the newest project, the quarantine project put out by the boys Chris Brown and Young Thug, who, honestly, I wasn't expecting to ever put out something together, but they did. And I remember listening to it when this came out, and was severely disappointed by every track with the exception of 3, which is, or I guess 4, Go Crazy, banger. City Girls, slow jam that I really liked. The music video helped a lot for it. Undrunk, fantastic. Short little banger. Or not short, but it's a nice little banger. Then No Such Thing, that's a short banger, which I really liked. Whoops. So, with that in mind with Slime B, it's not great, but the standouts on this project are stand out. And I was at a very happy point in my life. I'm going to put it at A. You know what? No, I can't, because that's still under half the project is the issue. There's 13 tracks I liked. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's less than half. That's a third of the project. Fame, or whatever that stands for. What does that stand for? I don't know what it stands for. It's like I don't know. This is the prison release. This came out after he got out of prison. Music in the Vault, there's some classics on here from me. Deuces, No BS, Look at Me Now, Yeah 3 Times, Next to You, Wet the Bed, Beautiful People, Love the Girls, Paper, Scissors, Rock, and Champion, which is my first introduction to UK music. For this alone, this is a goated album. Top tier album. Next up, we've got Indigo Deluxe. So let's talk about Indigo Regular first. So, Indigo Regular. The latest project, or the project before, the 2019 project, last double album release. He needs to stop doing double albums. He's done technically 4, but really, realistically 2. And they've just been, they're so long to sit through. But these are about the same. I really like Back to Love. Come Together's good. Temporary Lover's okay. Emerald Burgundy, I bang out all the time. Red, great track. Wobble Up, good track. Need a Stack, probably one of the most turned up Joyner Lucas songs I've heard in a while. Heat's not bad. Guidance, overplayed. Lurkin, banger. Cheetah, pretty solid. Is it Undecided? Yeah, it's Undecided. This is a banger. Throw It Back, Early 2K. Those are all like my favorite tracks. And then on the deluxe, I have the deluxe one saved. But on the deluxe, there's 10 extra tracks. Outing When I Drive / Blamed, Nosedive, and Technology are all the best. Oh, and I forgot I enjoyed Indigo. I forgot I had that saved. So it's a good album. There's a lot, just very long to sit through, but still, I'd say an A tier album. The Chris Brown original release. Chris Brown, the self-titled album. Classic after classic on this one. Run It. Yo. Gimme That. Ain't No Way. Poppin'. The Run It remix, baby. Gimme That remix. There's just classic after classic on that one. Just for the fact that it's a classic album. It's gotta go. It's gotta be. It's such a classic album. This is X. This is around the Drake beef time. What do you got? We got Loyal. There's so many popular songs here. Loyal, New Flame, I really like. Once again, I just don't like the fact that he did songs with R. Kelly. Came to Do, one of my favorite Chris Brown songs ever. Top 5, easily. Autumn Leaves, one of the best, one of the weirdest conflicting kind of things of that song. I really enjoyed. Drunk Texting. And I don't think they'll know. It's an okay. I'd say it's a B. It's a B album. Royalty. My first ever time listening to a Chris Brown album at time of release. Listened to it when I was an 8th grader? Yeah, an 8th grader. I think is when this came out. I used to like all these tracks. They've whittled away as I've gotten older. But tracks I still bang out. Liquor, Anyway, absolute banger. Picture Me Rolling, Proof, No Filter. Little More is a good track, it was just too slow for me, and You Did It. Probably one of Future's best features. Where I Was in Life, it made me a lot happier. And it's a very positive kind of... It's an album made for his kid, named after his daughter, Royalty. You know, I'm actually going to move this one down to C. I'd say this is an A as well. Fan of a Fan, the album. Now. This is the first thing I listened to back when I was discovering how much I like Chris Brown's music. Ayo. I wish I liked the song more. 50 Cent underperformed. Bitches and marijuana. Shit going up. It's your shit. Wrong of the White Way. Bunkin' and Banjo and West Side, bro. There's so many good songs on here, but the problem is that it's not very topical. It's just an album that they did for the mixtape. It's basically a mixtape that they made into an album. Chris Brown and Tyga collaborative. I'm gonna put it in A though. And last but not least, we have Exclusive, which has Kiss Kiss and Wall to Wall. But other than that, is a very, very mediocre album, and for that, it's going into D tier. Do I want to change anything here? I probably will. Graffiti's gonna have to come down. I think I've been too nice. Fortune, I've also been too nice. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4 albums that are yikers. But he's also made all these good ones. And I think I'm okay with that. And that is where I'm going to end today's video. So thank you guys for coming. That is my list. Feel free to tweet me your tier list using the Twitter down below. It's TracePrime25. Thank you guys for coming to the video, and have a good day. Goodbye.